Hi everybody, Kat here. So welcome to my channel and thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about Belloccio makeup. This is airbrush makeup that I'm just trying out. Wanted to give you my first impression and also I've been using it for the week. So if you want to know more, stay tuned. So one of the things I like to do is I like to actually check the fluidity of my makeup. So if you look over here in the picture, I've actually put a dot of each one of the colors on my arm. Now, if the makeup was too thin, it would have easily rollen off, and it hasn't done that. So then I went to the second picture and I actually smudged each one of the colors so I could get a closer look to see what was actually going to be good with my skin tone. On this next picture, what I've done is I've actually airbrushed everything right onto my arm, and oh my goodness, I had no idea that my arm was that dry, so I am so sorry, but it's real. And that's what it looked like. So who would have thought that ivory would have been one of the main colors for me, because ivory is normally such a light color. But as it is, ivory and golden tan are the two mixtures that I'm going to be using. So to get the look that I've got today, I've actually mixed the ivory and the golden tan together. And then for the contour, and I went for more of a natural contour, I used the cappuccino. And I think that worked out well. Now, I've had this makeup on since 5 o'clock this morning, and it is actually, believe it or not, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's held up pretty well. So for the week, I went ahead and tried the makeup so I could give you my first impression. And you know, it comes with a primer, but I will tell you, I normally don't wear a primer. So most of the time, I just went ahead and used the makeup. Now, very odd to me, you know, I like to go through the reviews on Amazon, see what people say. And someone mentioned that this makeup was sticky. And I thought, sticky? That's kind of a weird term, something odd to say about airbrush makeup, that it would be sticky. I don't think airbrush makeup, especially a water-based makeup, is sticky. So I thought, could it be the primer? But here it is. The primer pumps your skin up, keeps it hydrated. And so I wouldn't say exactly that your skin is sticky, but what I would say is that it's hydrated. So when I used this, and then I went ahead and used the makeup, what I found out was that my skin felt very hydrated. It was kind of moist, you know, kind of spongy maybe, tacky feeling to the touch. The makeup did not come off, so the makeup didn't come off, but it just felt very hydrated. So that's the term I would use, not sticky, but hydrated. So spongy, maybe tacky, but not sticky for sure. Just different. I never use primer, so when I went to just the makeup, here's what I'll say. When I just went and used the makeup, I didn't get that kind of tacky feeling, that spongy feeling, but you know, oddly enough, my skin wasn't dry either. And I thought, that's interesting. So I was posting pictures on Instagram about me doing the trial and test on this and my first impression. And actually someone who is, you know, phenomenal in airbrush makeup pointed out to me that this is actually a hybrid. It is not 100% water-based makeup. It is a hybrid. So it's silicone and water-based. I actually sent an email out to Belloccio and then also to, I call TCP Global, because they are the ones, I believe, who originated this makeup. And I reached out to them as well, left a message, but I haven't heard anything back. So Belloccio, if you are watching and you can tell me if this is vegan, I would appreciate it, because for right now, until I actually have that information, I'm kind of tabling this makeup to the side. I may use it on someone, one of my clients or someone else that likes a hybrid makeup. But for me, as far as my personal self, until I have that validation, I will be using the makeup that I normally use. So what are my final thoughts about the makeup? Well, quite honestly, you know, this being a hybrid makeup, I thought it was pretty interesting. It was moisturizing. It felt good on the face. It lasted and wore pretty well. I thought it was really dark, so I think you have to be pretty careful about the colors that you order. Maybe going a shade lighter than what you normally think you would need, or maybe 2 shades even lighter than what you think you normally need. But they blended very well. As far as fluidity, I felt like it had enough makeup. The only thing I will say is normally when I do my airbrush makeup, it only takes me about 8 or 9 drops of makeup to actually do my makeup. With this one, it actually took 20. So it took 20 drops of makeup to get a full coverage of what I normally like. And so I did use a little bit more than normal. So that pretty much wraps it up for today for the Belloccio first impression review that I have. I'll probably do another test sometime a little bit later on once Belloccio lets me know if this truly is a vegan makeup. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.